This is our office. Good afternoon. Welcome to Exploring the Afterlife Tarot session. I don't know if that's Sumbler on, but greetings to whoever's on. I'm trying to get my legs comfortable under this chair. I'm wrecking the office. Hey, Sumbler, how are you, my lovely lady? I hope you're well, sweets. Hope everything's okay. I've just had a drink of Coke. Hey, Bon, hope you're well, my lovely. Hey, Shirley, afternoon. Tracy, good morning. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Sumbler. I'll put you up first, my lovely. I hope everybody's having a good day. Not shitty weather here again. So, hey, Joyce. I don't think that we will be out investigating this week. Hey, Debbie. We'll just see how the weather goes. John's doing good. He's sat at the side of me here. Do you want to give him a wave? Can't see you. Oh, there you go. Afternoon, Lisa. You can, Bon, my lovely. I've got some blow first, but I'm sure I'll find you and come to you in the cards. I may even do a pendulum reading. I shall see. Pouring down in London. Oh, Lisa, it's absolutely horrible. Afternoon, Jules, my lovely. Just in time, got a cup of tea and a slice of cake. Hey, dear. So Sumbler, let me just shuffle these cards while I pick up on you, my lovely sweet lady. Hey, Shirley, just getting over COVID. It's doing my anxiety now. Oh, bless you, Shirley. Do you know, it's just, to be honest, I think because we're having to stick in house, it doesn't help with anxiety at all. Pouring down in Gloucester also. Do you know, I've been looking to book a couple of nights away. For Gloucester, we've got the new in, and that's coming in at what we're at. About £198 for 3 nights. So I don't know whether I want to get one a bit cheaper. I'm a typeskate. Cheapskate, isn't it? I'm a tight gate. I don't want to pay that for a hotel. So just having a look around and seeing what we can see. I'm looking at places in Northumberland. I'm also looking at places in Lancashire. Hopefully I'll find somewhere. It's raining when you're just chilling. Little man, he's home from school. Oh, bless him. Are they on school holidays, Debbie? Try the Ibis in Gloucester. Will do. Try Ibis in Barnwood. We'll have a look, my lovely. I've just put Monday to either Monday to Friday or a Monday to Monday. No, they're more expensive weekends. You want weeknights. So a Monday to Friday. So I'm going to start with Tara's. If you wouldn't mind sharing it out for me, that would be more than good for me. So, Sumbler for you. No, not till next week. Bless. Ours are off this week. Sumbler for you, we've got the Two of Cups card, my lovely. I do see a form of a new friendship. Get my teeth in. A new friendship coming into blossom. I don't know whether this is already happening, but it's definitely going to be coming in. But I do think this friendship's going to blossom into something quite nice. You can see the blossoming coming in. And I do believe that you're going to have a lot in common. There's going to be something that you're going to have in common. I don't know whether it's you that's suffering with the leg area at the moment, Sumbler, but there's somebody suffering with the leg area around you, because I'm seeing no legs on this person. Let's have a look what we've got coming in. I don't know why I see family members sort of like scattered around you. I don't know if that's something that's happening at the moment, but I feel like close, but there's like distance between you and family members. It's also a baby coming in, Sunblock, and I don't. There's like a child in spirit, but I'm not sure whether this child connects to you. I don't know whether this is. I don't know whether this has got something to do with the person that's coming in, the new friendship sort of be bonding, because the child that's in spirit is between the two of you there. So I don't know if that's the connection to you two. At the moment, though, everything seems to be going okay, Sunblock. There's a few. I'm going to say there's a few missed opportunities that you've missed out on recently, but I do believe these are going to start coming back round. So just keep an eye out for them going back round. And I don't know what it is that they've got the issue with the head symbol, but there's somebody, it's like a band around the head, but there's like flowers and hearts on it. So I don't know whether at this moment in time you're thinking of somebody, or there's somebody that you're thinking of that's needing love and coming in around them. But it's like a headband that's going around, but it's like two lines going around the head. So I'm not sure what that represents. But I do see that the grass is getting greener now for your Sunblock. So whatever you've experienced, it's time to start that fresh. You're coming out onto the greenness of the grass. So I do believe that big changes are going to start coming in. I don't know what it is with the it's like a cross. But it's not a cross as in a cross, it's like a cross like that kind of cross, like an X. I don't know, maybe X marks the spot, Sunblock, I am not sure. Let's see what's the reading next. Chat to messenger. Thank you, my lovelies. Go to the bottom of my screen. That's where everybody comes up. So I'll get Bond done. It's the first time I've worked with this deck. I'm not really... I've got to get used to working with this deck of cards because it's a complete different deck. So it reads a little bit different to how I normally read. For you, my lovely Barnet, we have got the Lovers card. Don't be tempted to bite the apple. It's like there's two things being offered, but make sure that you look into them both first because remember the poison apple. It's like that kind of thing. Just make sure it's right for you. But there's going to be two opportunities that's going to be coming up around you. Just like I said, just make sure that you know all the ins and outs before you take it, before you decide, because sometimes we can bite the wrong apple, and you've got two of them coming up. I do feel that there's somebody around you, though, that's there's something to do with the head because you're sort of like holding their head. So I'm not sure what's going off around there. I do think somebody around you, though, does need a little bit of healing, Bon. But I think this is within the family. Only reason I say it's within the family is because you can see them trees and them flowers blooming behind. To me, it's got that family connection going on. So there's somebody within the family that needs the healing. I don't know where the letter S connects in, but there's a letter S that's connecting in. But for me, I think everything's going to start growing as it should. So I do think there's going to be a pureness to what's about to come into your life and what's about to change. There is going to be a pureness and an innocence to it. So yeah, just make sure that when you get offered these two choices, make sure that you're looking to them both. That's the main thing on the card this morning, my lovely. I feel like you're in a better place, though, than where you was because you've got flowers blooming from the head. But I do feel like you've gone to a better place to where you was, Bon, because you can see the dark line going across around the forehead there. So there must have been a blockage or something here. But it's like the flowers are like showing me now that it is going to be it's a new place coming in. Let's see what else. I think that's it, my lovely, that I've got coming in. Yep, that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. Just a yes or no question. No, I just do you a reading, Nisha. I'll do Nisha, and then I will come back on to Facebook and get some Facebook ones. Nisha, for you, my lovely, we've got the King of Cups coming in. There's definitely a situation that's going to come around you that's going to need some thinking about. Again, there's two. It's like one thing, but two different things coming from one idea, if you get what I mean. So you can see the little fingers out, so that's the one idea, but it's like there's two different ways, or there's two things together that you're gonna have to think about doing, my lovely. I don't know who's getting your back up at the minute, but I do feel like somebody around you is getting your back up slightly. Again, just try and ignore it, don't bite, don't get into the flow, because I do think that they are going to start trying to cause you a couple of issues. But just like I said, back away. I don't know what it is that's whether it's you that's suffering with the stomach area, but there's definitely something going on, like to one side more than the other. Don't know where the number 3 connects into you, but we've got a 3. There's a number 3 and a number 2. So 3 and 2 is either 32 or 3 and 2, but the number 3 and 2 connects in strong around you also. But yeah, it's just making sure that you think about this decision. Again, whatever's coming up, there's going to be two things that's, but it's joined into one. So I don't know whether this is like something to do work-wise or work-related, but there's like one idea, but like there's two different things you've got to consider before making the decision on that one, my lovely. That's what I'm getting for you there, Debbie. Debbie, for you, my lovely, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. At the minute, you seem to be juggling a bit too much. You've got too many things going on about you. It's like your basket's full and you're not dealing with everything as it should. There is a spiritual connection coming in on the family side to you, to the left of you. Is it the left? Yeah, it'd be my left. So to the left. To the left of you. I do think that there's a spiritual connection between you and another family member, Debbie. But I do feel like you're juggling at the minute, and it's like you try to put everything into one place, but it's just not fitting because you're not sorting out the issues that need to be sorted out first. I do feel like you're surrounded by family at the minute, so I don't know whether family problems are sort of like coming into your own, that are adding to your basket kind of thing. Because if you look, you're like stood in the middle, and it's like everything's coming in around you. So start trying to sort things out. Don't know where the twin connection comes in either, but just try and start sorting things out and letting other people deal with theirs. Again, like I say, you can always listen, but you don't have to take everything on as it's your issue. You've got a lot of purple around you, so there's definitely healing coming out. I don't know whether you're needing the healing or whether you're actually a healer. That you give that secureness off to other people, but there's definitely healing. You can see the purple coming in around you, my lovely. So that's for you, my sweets. Jennifer. I've got a grandson like living weight, and to be honest, I'm struggling. Oh, bless you, Debbie. I rode his grandson. Nine of Pentacles for you, Jennifer, my lovely lady. So harvest time is going to be, there's something significant coming around you, a harvest time this year. I do see quite a strong connection to on a spiritual or religious base, just because, let me show you, you can see all the different pentacles coming in around you. So to me, there's a definite spiritual connection coming in around you. I do see that you've been weaving. And when I say weaving, I don't know whether you're sort of like it's like you're building a wall of protection around you for some reason. Or are you undoing it because it's been woven? Just give me a minute. No, I think you're weaving it. I think at the minute you're like building a wall around you. I'm not sure why you'd want to build a wall around you, but there's definitely a wall being built. And it is to do with, there is weaving. You like weaving things. So I don't know whether this has been going on for a long time. I don't know whether on a spiritual level, this is more to do with a spiritual level than anything else. More meditation, protection maybe around yourself, Jennifer, because there's definitely that kind of feeling coming in. But I don't know what month's harvest. Is that like July time? July, August time harvest? It's July, August, September. Don't know what's coming up around August, September for you, but there's definitely something coming up around August, September to you. I do see a lady coming in spirit though. I can only see the head and the shoulders. And I'm not going to say dark hair because I can see you've got dark hair on you. But this lady's showing me some red to like the side of the face, to the head, and so I don't know if this lady would have had issues around this side of her. But there's other energies coming in around you. I don't, on a spiritual connection, I'm not sure whether you can see that you're aware of the spirits around you, Jennifer, but there's definitely a spiritual awareness, but you do need to ground yourself a little bit more, my lovely.
I know we're trying to do it. I've done it now.
Oh, it's all right.
I've done it.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying anything.
It wouldn't let me do it. I had to come out and go back in again.
Yeah.
It kept saying unable.
Charles, trying to find chats. Every couple of minutes, guys, when it comes to me doing end of a reading, just start putting in me, please, because then I'll start seeing you. I can see Gillian, I can see Leah, I can see Tina, Kelly, Tracy, Joyce, Gillian. My legs are going funny. Charles, for you, my lovely, we've got the 7 of Swords. Definitely need to wash your hands of something from the past, Charles. If you have a look, you can see the water coming through your hands, and it's like you've just got to wash your hands of it now. Whatever it is, you just need to wash your hands and try and move on from it. I don't think it's something that's going to be easy, because I feel like this is something you've been trying to do for a while. But there's definitely that washing of hands. I think you've sort of like got to do it. There's a couple of thorns coming in around you, and I don't know whether this has got to do with the washing the hands of something. I feel like they would have been at times, I don't say painful, because I think I can't find the right word, but you know, like when you've got like a thorn in your backside, I feel that this has been happening for a while, and I think this is why you need to wash your hands. I don't think it's affecting your health at the minute, but I think if it continued, I think these thorns will start growing all the way up you, where it will start it will start doing that. So yeah, for you, my lovely, definitely get your hands washed of the past. I don't know why I'm seeing a castle or a church in the background, so I don't know whether coming, not now, but whether there's something going to be coming up later on in the year. I can't see a time, but I'm going to say the time frame from now till Christmas, let's say. There's going to be something to do with a church, or it's a castle card, but I tend to look at it more of a church kind of thing, unless castle makes sense. But there's like a church or a castle thing coming in, but it's like in past. I don't know whether this is being discussed or this is going to be coming up for discussion, Charles. But that's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. Gillian. Afternoon, everybody joining. Bon, I've already read for you, my lovely. On YouTube, you put me, please. I've already read for you, my sweets. I don't know. It's that one, BQN. I'm saying Bon. I know Vicky. I think it's Vicky, that ain't it? Sorry, Vicky. I've already read for you. Hey, Nanny Lane, how are you, my beautiful lady? Gillian, for you, my lovely, we've got the 6 of Swords coming in. Chalk and cheese. There's you and somebody else, and it's like you are the spitting image of each other. I think There's a slight difference in between you, because I think one is, but you know that saying when we say me and my shadow, Gillian, this is what I'm getting. It's like a me and my shadow, a twinny thing kind of coming in. I'm not sure whether it's twins or whether it's just close together on birthdays. But again, coming in, we've got the thorns coming in from the past. And I feel like one of you would have been through more than the other one, but you both understand each other on that level, if that makes sense. I don't know where the letter S connects in with you and the number 1, but there's an S and a number 1 that's connecting in. I don't know if there's been kind of a loggerhead situation between you and somebody, because it's like you're both facing away. Stubbornness, Julian. I don't know whether stubbornness would be a word that you could use, but it's sort of like you're just too closely connected to let anything come between you. So I don't know whether this is a friendship with somebody, but I don't know if there's something that's been trying to come between you. And I don't know whether it's got to do with the letter. Would that be an N? Looks like an N to me. There's an N coming in between you. So I don't know whether this is just, I'll let you decide what that N is, because I don't know, but you can see it on the card. It's sort of like coming in between you. It looked more like an M when I looked at it, but that way it looks more like a W, but to me it looked like an N. But there's definitely somebody trying to come between you both. Don't allow them to come between you both, because you two have been through so much to allow somebody to come in between you, my lovely. Tracy. Can I tell about my husband, 24 January, he will get a job in a foreign school. Having, I don't know whether your husband will get the job, but good luck to your husband. January 1982. 1982, we'll get. Can't make much sense of that, Arvinda. Unless it's how I'm reading it. I do know. See, Angela. For you, my lovely Tracy, we've got the 9 of Wands. So let's have a look. Funny how a dragon comes out on yours. I feel at the minute you're having to keep your mouth shut for some reason, Tracy. The dragon there's got a tide round its mouth, and I feel this is more connected to you, and I feel like you're having to keep your mouth shut for some sort of reason at the minute. But I don't think you're going to be able to do that for a long period of time, because I know that you're a straightforward person, and I think I know sometimes it's best not saying something, but I think eventually you will have to say something. So there is a situation that you're trying to keep your mouth shut about at the minute. Not a bad situation or anything like that, Tracy, but I just feel like there's a restriction to the mouth. And it's like you're thinking about it. Should I or shouldn't I? In the card at the minute, it's saying not to say anything just yet. Maybe see what comes of the outcome. Trying to see if I can see anything else for you, Tracy. I think this could start a chain reaction off, Tracy, with whatever this is. So yeah, for the minute, I would try not to say anything at the minute. Just keep things to yourself, because I think this is something that's going to be building up and building up. But you definitely need to think before you speak, my lovely, on whatever this is around you, my love. Lisa. Hey, lovely. Leah, see Leah. Dear, kindly tell about my health. I only do general readings when I'm doing free readings. I just pick your name and I'll do a general reading about you. No worries, Vicky. Sorry, my lovely. I was reading I read it as Bon, but it's BQN, isn't it? And I've didn't see the Vicky at first. So I do apologise, my lovely. But these ones are just general readings. You can book in for a reading if you want one, but these are just general. For you, Lisa, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, my lovely. Again, October time's coming up around you, Lisa. So there's October time coming in. The blue moon's tonight. So for me, there's something today that's going to be really important that you need to be doing. Whether it's on that spiritual level or I'm not sure, but it is circling around the blue moon. And I do know that the blue moon is tonight of all nights. So if you're going to got crystals, make sure you get them out, ladies and gents, or your moon water, get ready to get them out. What? Get your crystals out. There's like a spread. There's like... For me, with this blue moon, for me, it's going to bring in, we've got healing coming in, but it's like being spread, if that makes sense to you, Lisa. It's like a spread of healing that's coming in. Again, things are going to come in during around the August time, September time. There's going to be something coming in around for you then. I don't know whether it's going to be more of a celebration type thing coming up, though, just because I'm seeing the bows and things like that. I do see jealousy. There's a bit of greenery in the back. It's a very light green now, but I do think that there has been jealousy around you and I don't know whether this is what the healing's coming in for, is to do with this, with the greenery in the background, the jealousy coming in. But again, don't keep all your eggs in one basket. Make sure that you do step out of your comfort zone a little bit. But yeah, today's going to be a very special day for you, Lisa. I just can't see why. Also see, there's a lady coming in spirit, but she's got like a child, she's got like a child's face. But I don't know whether that was just her personality, that she comes through as very childlike, because I can see she's got like a purple bonnet on her head, but I don't feel this is a child's energy. I feel this is more of an adult's, just because of the style of bonnet that was worn or the hat that was worn. But there's like something going on over the head here, but I do feel that this lady would have been a very childlike person, if that makes sense. Got the number 6 coming in, so I don't know where the number 6 connects in. And I think that's it, my lovely. I think that's it, what I'm getting for you. Like I said, these cards are a little bit different than what I've worked with before, so please bear with. Sorry, guys, for that person doing a little bit of spam in there. Have you dealt? Sorry, guys. Laura, this one's for you. Laura, for you, my lovely, we've got the Knight of Cups. Definitely pondering on a decision here. You've got the water in front of you, and it's like that leap of faith. At the moment, you just like sit. It's like you're on fence at the minute. You've not yet made a decision. But for this one, you have to go with your gut instinct. Because again, you've got the greenery on the other side. The one thing I always say is don't think that grass is greener on the other side, because it isn't. But I feel at the minute that you sort of like know where you're wanting to go, but it's just that leap of faith on taking it. It's like that extra push that you need, Laura. I do feel that there's a blockage. Some healing needs to come to your crown chakra. There is like a purple spider coming out of your head there. So there's definitely some healing coming in to around the head area for you. But it is like on the crown chakra where it's coming in. You're always prepared. You've got your sword there, so I know that you're always prepared for a battle, but you're not a battler, if that makes sense to you, my sweets. It's like you know that you can put your that you can put that sword of protection away, kind of thing. There is a connection though coming in from Mother Earth around you, just because of the position and the way you sat. But yeah, stop holding on, believe in yourself and let go, Laura, because that's what I feel you need to do. It's just, for this card, it's just more about telling you that you need that self-belief a little bit for the next step that you've got to do. I don't know if there's going to be a crossing of water coming up though, just because I'm seeing two different sides to water. I've also got I think it's a lady's energy coming in. I can only see half of the face, so I can't tell whether this is lady. It looks more lady, but then again, I'm not 100% sure. But I can only see from like the nose, from end of the nose downwards. So I don't know why they're missing the top half of, why the top half of the head's missing, but I'm only seeing from nose downwards, if that makes sense to you. So I don't know if that's coming in, but they're definitely stepping in to the side of you there. And I don't know if it's you that has been suffering with the headaches, but that would come into play with the grounding and the healing. Again, if you're working with your chakras and things like that, please make sure that you're balancing out and you're getting the cleansing going through. Joyce. Hey, Jenny. They need advice on spamming, send them to Nanny Lynn. I will do. 5 of Cups for you, Joyce, my lovely. You've got your hands in your thing at the minute. I'm not sure whether things have been getting a little bit too much for you, but it's all about to start changing. We have got, and it's not going to be something that's going to be a quick change, Joyce, but things are going to start coming in around you. We've got other people coming in now that are starting to come in to help, kind of thing, with what's going on. I feel like you've been in the thick of it, Joyce, and it's like, yeah, there's sunflower connection coming in, Joyce. I don't know where the sunflower connection comes in, but for me, the sunflower connection is the people around you that are trying to step in to help you, Joyce. And I think it's like you're letting them in so far, but then it's like 2 of them you're letting in, but the other 3 you're sort of like not letting them in as fully. And I don't know, yeah, and I think for me, you need to start letting more people in to see if to let them help you a little bit more, Joyce, to what you need, my lovely. But like I said, I do feel like you have been in the thick of it, and I feel like you have been exhausted. So for me, definitely allow the other energies around you to come in, the other people around you to come in and take a little bit of weight off your shoulders, my lovely. Claire, Tina, Jenny, Angela. Claire, for you, my lovely, we've got the 4 of Pentacles. Again, looking deep in thought. I don't know what the choice is to the past and the present. But there's definitely a choice going on, and it's something that connects to the past that's going to connect to the present. Again, there's that spiritual or religious connection coming in around you, Claire. But let me show you there. So there's something in the past that's connecting to the present. But if you look, you're sort of like still, again, it's still looking towards the past. I don't know whether you're looking towards the past for answers on something that's coming up that maybe have connected to the past, but there's definitely that connection coming in. Just be aware there is somebody around you that may be a little like ratified, a little bit sneaky. Don't let their influences influence your decisions, because again, I think that's what they're here to do. And I don't know what, like a patchwork, there's like patchwork something coming in. So I don't know whether it's a patchwork quilt or there's it's a comfort around you, but there's like different coloured patchworks coming in all around you. I don't think this were negative though in your past, because you're sort of like half smiling. I don't know whether you're getting comfort from that or what, but yeah, there's definitely, like I said, there's definitely something that's linking the past to the present at the minute for you. But like I said, just be aware of this person coming in around you that may be a little bit sneaky. It looks like they're trying to help themselves to your ideas of the future or ideas that you've got coming in. Because if you look, they've sort of like got the hand on part of the fruit there, and it's like they're doing it while you're not looking. So yeah, just be aware of this. Not a bad, I don't think it's a bad person at all. I just think, but it's just like they could take your ideas and take credit, if that makes sense, Claire. But that's what I'm seeing for you. Again, we've got healing to the lower body coming in. There's 3 people in spirit coming in around you. I can't really see who they are. But I feel that there would have been some time between each of these passings. But I do feel that there would have been a younger energy that did pass over, just because of the size of the glow ball that it's showing me. But for me, the younger energy is coming in with the two with the 2 other energies, and it's like they're just letting you know that the younger energy is with the 2 older energies that are coming through. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting for you, my lovely. We've got. I'm trying to. There's a lady that's been put in, and I can't. Bear with me, guys, a minute. Oh God, I don't know what I'm doing. Angela, I think it is. I think I've seen Angela comment a few times, and I've missed her.
It's Angela's Tina.
Angela and Tina, yeah. See at minute, because we're only small, I can try and pinpoint everybody. See at minute, if there's only 10 of us in, I can try and get to everybody. Angela, for you, we've got the King of Swords. It is definitely time to sit down and just look at all that you've achieved. I do believe that there is something going off around the tummy area, Angela. You can see this. You can see the thorn pointing down to the tummy area. So there's definitely something going. There's an issue around the tummy area, and I'm not also whether it's like a headache or what's connected to the tummy is connected to the head somehow. But you've definitely got the like thorns coming on the head. So I know there's definitely something not going on right there. I don't know. Again, it could be, when I say pains with the head, it could be more of an anger issue that's going off here, just because they're how they pointed more than an headache. But there's definitely something that's really bothering you around the head, kind of thing. But there is, and I feel like you're trying to hide this pain from the stomach. I feel it's like you're trying to cover up, trying to make it out that it's not as bad as what it is. And I don't know whether that's to stop other people worrying about you or what, but yeah. But yeah, for me at minute, like I said, for me, it's just a time to sit down, sit back and relax and look at how far you've come and the things you've achieved in life. We've got the pink roses coming in, and there's 2 pink roses. So to me, that's 2 loved ones' energies coming in around you to give you the roses. I do feel like one's mom's side and one's dad's side of the family, though, just because you've got 1 on each foot coming in, so that represents like both sides of the families. I do feel though you're letting things. You've got a lot of weight. It's like you're carrying weight on your shoulder, and it's unwanted weight. And I think this is why you need to sit down and just take that break, because I think at the minute things are starting to get on top of you. and before it starts getting you really down, you need to start just like relaxing that little bit and allowing it to go, because it's not actually getting you fully down yet, but it's like that little start up building up, if you know what I mean. We've got that coming in as well. There's a gentleman though coming in, but he's got his head. He's got his head. It's only I can only see him small, but it's sort of like on the stomach. So I don't know whether this is something that he would have passed with, or if it's like a hereditary situation going on there. But the gentleman's head is sort of like on your waist. So he's just saying he's aware of this situation that's going off. But again, I don't know whether there's a sort of like a connection to the gentleman in spirit to do with this pain in stomach, my lovely. But yeah, time to get some rest, my sweet lady. And I've learned to trust people, but I'm like, oh, bless you, my lovely. Tina, had to leave 5 minutes off if I missed anything. I don't think I've read for you yet, Denise. Tina, I can see you, Kel. I think I've read for you, Angela. Anta, I thought I'd read for Angela. If I've read for you, it comes up on screen. 10 of Wands for you, my lovely Tina. Tug of war game going off at minute around you, my lovely. I feel like that you're in a tug of war. And I don't know whether to say, sometimes when we're in a tug of war game, sometimes we just have to let go, that it's not going to work out. And we just have to let go. But I don't know whether there's a little, bit my tongue then. I don't know if there's a little bit of stubbornness going on, Tina, around you. But can you see how your stance is? But like you can see the rope going there. So there's definitely that tug of war kind of thing coming in around you and it is with somebody else. In fact, I think it's more with a couple of people. 1, 2, I think 2 people. But I think as it's a tug of war, I think like Chinese whispers can sometimes get tangled round. It's like a similar situation to that. But you definitely need to keep your feet grounded, because by letting go, let them just solve their issue out. You don't need to be the solver for these two anymore. You just need to sort of like stand back and cut that cord and let them stand on their own 2 feet. Because I do feel like that the two that it's like the tug of war between 2. Is it 3? It's either 2 or 3. Because the rope's coming up that way now. So either 2 or 3 that are like, and it's like they're just loggerheads all the time, and you're the one trying to tug of war to make the peace. You need to stop. You just need to stand your ground. Don't you move on what you say. You stand your ground, but let them sort it out between them. That's what I'm getting coming in around you, my lovely. But yeah, give up the fight. Let them take it on a little bit, Tina. Kelly. You're welcome. In fact, I don't know if I was just reading for Angela then, before I were reading for Tina. I don't know who I read for, honestly. I don't. My mind just goes blank and then I just stop. Tina, for you, Kelly, for you, my lovely lady, we've got the 6 of Pentacles. On a spiritual connection, spiritual and religion does mean a lot to you, Kelly. You've got a lot coming in around you. A lot of healing coming in also. Try not to give too much away, though, Kelly. I feel like at times advantage can be taken. You're there giving the fruit out of your hand, but it's like they've took a load from you at the bottom, and it's like they're hovering over you all the time. I feel like that people can take advantage of you in certain situations. And I don't know how easy that is for you. I don't know, because I do get that you're a kind-hearted person. But I think sometimes you have to stop the giving. Because when people start taking advantage of somebody's kind nature, you need to be able to say enough's enough and I'm not doing it anymore. And that's where I feel you need to go, Kelly. I feel that you've got a couple of people around you that are taking advantage of your generosity, of your kind nature. And I think sometimes you're too blindsided to see that. And I think they do use a religious or spiritual connection to make you do this, Kelly. Just because they're the ones that are holding the spiritualness thing around you, look, and it's like they're the ones using spirit. So I don't know, it's like give to charity or give to, and do you know what I mean? And I just feel that at times you need to really give yourself that reality check kind of thing, Kelly, and say, no, I'm not giving. I give enough, and you don't have to give. You don't ever have to give to receive. But I just feel at times you need to rein yourself in from giving, my lovely. That's what I'm feeling for around you, Kelly. Jenny, and then I've got Denise. After Denise, is there anybody else that I've missed? I've got Jenny now, and then after Denise, is there anybody else that I've missed? The sun. The sun for you, Jenny. Very close connection coming in between you and you and a child's energy. And it is going to be a strong one. There's going to be such a strong bond between you and a little one. And it's going to be that kind of unbreakable bond, if that makes sense. I do think that I think the warmness of both of you. For me, I feel that there is a very strong spiritual connection to you both. I feel like you're both going to be, what do you call it, empathic. I feel that you're both going to be very in tuned and very empathic to the energies around you. But because it's like love and light, because you've got that light around you, I think that you attract certain kinds of people, which is a good thing. But just make sure that your energy doesn't get drained. I don't think it is, because I can see that ball of protection around you, but there is going to be a link to you and a younger one when it comes to them having the same gift as what you've got, Jenny. I don't know where the dog's coming in spirit. It looks like a horse, but I'm going to say a dog. You can see it down there. There's like an animal coming through in spirit. And it's coming in as a black and white one. I don't know if this would be a memory for you from a younger age, whether this is a loved one coming or whether there's an animal in spirit. But for me, when I looked at it, it's like, remember them rocking horses that we used to get back in 70s, 80s? They were like solid hard plastic rocking horses. That's the sort of like memory that it sprung back for me, but I don't know whether that connects. But I do think that there is an animal in spirit, but I also think this animal comes and is like one of your guides sort of thing that comes around you. It's more of a protection that comes in around you as well. Summertime's going to be amazing. So I don't know what you've got coming up summertime, but summertime is going to really give you that lift and boost, my lovely. Who did I say we're going to read for after Jenny? Angela, Sharon. I've read for Angela, haven't I? Wait, Denise. I think it was Denise, weren't it? Denise and then Sharon. Thanks, Kelly, my lovely. Oh, you're welcome, Tina. My youngest, yes. I know the horse. You know the horse. I smashed my head open on that many a times. It was me. Thank you, Denise. I knew there was somebody. Afternoon, Claire. Nice to see you. Nice. Denise, for you, my lovely, we have got the priest card. It's time, Denise, for you to start taking time for yourself. You definitely need some healing around the heart area. I do think that there has been maybe a touch of jealousy around you from others. And I believe this is other energy, other people's energies that are affecting, that are not affecting, but are around your kind of aura. And for me, you really need to just sort of like sit back and start taking it easy. Stop rushing about like a blue horse fly kind of thing, and just start to embrace, because you're the tree, you're the family knowledge, you're the tree of information for everybody, and you can see that in yourself. But I also see within the tree, we've got your third eye. It's showing as a blue color, your third eye, if you want to have a look there. And we know that that should be a purple. And I feel that the knowledge you're giving out, you're giving that much that you're not keeping your own chakras imbalanced, because it's like I said, you're just a world of knowledge. Family is a big thing for you though, Denise. The family connection is a big thing for you. And I feel like family's constantly on your mind for some reason. Again, the number 6 is coming in to connect. I don't know where the number 6 comes in to connect for you. I feel there's 2 issues though around the heart area, Denise. There's 2 issues going around the heart, or 2 issues that need fixing, not fixing, but like 2 emotions maybe around the heart that need to be that need that healing coming in. But you definitely need to just sit there and relax a little bit more. Like I said, I feel that you're just a whirlwind of energy, and it's now time for you to sit back. You can still give that knowledge. You don't have to be running around like a blue horse fly to give it, if that makes sense. I hope it does, my lovely. Oi, Deno, how you doing? Sharon, how you doing, Deno? That's kids. How's the missus? It booked me a few times. Hey, yo. Garden being dug up front and back. Ooh, let's hope they get it sorted. Don't know if you want a reading. Just say, oi. Oh, good. I bet Little's not little anymore. I can't even. I think last time I spoke to you was not long after your missus gave birth. And I bet he's all right, a little monkey now, isn't he? Morning, afternoon, Daisy. Sharon, for you, my lovely, we've got the World Cup. We've got the World card, my lovely. So let's see what's going on here. There's definite travel going to be coming up around you within the future coming up. So I would say sometime from now till end of year, there's going to be travel coming up, but I don't think it's going to be a holiday travel. I think this is more going to be like a work kind of travel that's coming in. There is jealousy coming in though. I don't know whether you're like 2 different people, the same person, but 2. But again, we've got that green coming in around you, and I don't know whether there's a jealousy type coming in. There's 3 energies coming in around you. You've got 3 roses coming in at the bottom. So to me, that's 3 family members coming in around you. Why am I seeing? Do you know I don't know why I'm seeing Rome or getting a Rome vibe. The only reason I'm getting a Rome vibe is, can you see these like flowery things here, these leaves? To me, it's like Rome, but then we've got the crown. So I don't know whether this is something linked to like a historic kind of thing for you, Sharon. But like, there's definitely going to be travel. And I am going to say it's got like that Rome feel, if that makes sense to you. But like I said, there's like, I don't want to say a twin feel with this one, but it's like there's 2 sides. It's like that you're arguing with yourself over things that are coming up. And it's like you can't actually make that decision, because you've got one side of you saying one thing and one side of you saying another. But I do think once you've sort of like got things put into like, how can I say it? Once you've got things in order, I do think that both sides of you are going to agree. You're going to stop arguing with yourself, if that makes sense. There's going to be that lesser argument coming in. Don't know where Italy comes in as well, but there's like an Italy collection coming in, because I'm seeing like that shoe in the map kind of thing. But that's what I've got coming around for you, my lovely. I hope that makes some sense for you, my sweets. You're so right. I give all to my family on. All right. The heart, I have angina on the left side is the only side that works correctly. But I've said today I'm not going out for once. Good on you, Denise. Good on you, my lovely. That's good. Nearly 2. Oh, wow. Oh, bless. We've got grandkids living back at home now. So we've got a 1-year-old and a 2-year-old. Daughter and her husband are just looking for a house. So they've come back to live with us. And yes, it is fun and games. I know how you're feeling, Deno. except I'm only on nanny duties, so it's not too bad. Leah, looking for my cards then. I love some guidance. No problem, Leah, my lovely lady. I know, Denise, where's that time gone? Leah, for you, my lovely, we've got the King of Wands. Let's have a look what's going on. You've got health issues going off around, not around you, but I think around you in general. Because we've got the 3 red toadstools. So to me, that's like health. There's like health issues going on around you, but I don't think the link to you. No worries, Sharon, my lovely. I don't know whether at the minute you've run out of your oomph. It's like your get up and go seems to have gone. It's like, because you're like sat down and it's like that kind of feeling that I'm getting from card. And it's like your get up and go needs, it's like you need a jerk. It's like you need a kick up the backside. The only person that can do that to you is you. And I do think that at the minute, I think if you're not careful, Leah, you could sort of like maybe not go into depression, because that's a big thing. But I think your emotions could sort of like start taking a little bit of a downward turn. But it doesn't have to be that. You can change that. But you need to find that spark. So all you do is you need to dig deep. Start listening to your gut instinct. Stop listening to your heart and your head, because they're going to tell you lies. The truth comes from your gut feeling. So whatever your gut's telling you, you need to do. You need to start listening and actually do it. Don't say, I'll do it tomorrow. Stop putting off today. Stop putting off tomorrow what you can do today. I think that's the saying, isn't it? And that's the kind of vibe that I get. I do think that you've been very restrictive on yourself, though. You can see with the cuffs going around the hands and the arms, I do feel like you're being very restrictive on yourself. And that you need to start letting that go, my lovely. Start loosening them restrictions on yourself, and basically start enjoying life for what it is. Where's that thing gone? I better have lost it. There were a thing I printed out the other day. I can't find it. It was to do with memories. Is that it? No, that's not it. I can't find it. I don't know where I've put it, but it was basically saying, I can't even remember what it was saying, but yeah, just start living for today and doing today what you're putting off doing tomorrow, or whatever that saying is, my lovely. But that's what I'm getting around you. I do get a gentleman coming in. I do think it's an elderly gentleman. And I'm seeing, I know it sounds daft, but there's something to do with the nose. So I'm not sure whether this person would have liked to drink every now and again, but there's something on, you can see it's like a bauble on the nose kind of thing. So I don't know whether this person would have had a prominent nose, would have come in, but I'm seeing the nose. I do feel that there would have been a bit of depression with this gentleman though, because he's coming in with his head down, but then he's also showing me him stood straight up. So I don't know where that connects into around you, my lovely, but it's like he's standing up, but he's the one that's sort of like coming in around you to trying to lift your spirits, my lovely. So that's what I'm getting for you. Lisa, I think I've read for you, Lisa. Paige. Page for you, my lovely. We've got the Strength card coming in. So with the Strength card, obviously there's strength needing to come in around you. So you've got the strength is going to come in. I do feel like that there is I feel like there's lots of family, but there's not a closeness within the family, if that makes sense, because you can see the bare trees behind. It's like family's there, but it's like very scattered. If that closeness doesn't seem to be there within the family, and I do feel some splits as well between the family coming in from behind. There's a lot of jealousy coming in around you as well. There's also a lady coming in, and I do feel like this lady would have suffered mood swings. There would have been a mood swing around this lady that's coming in. And I do feel that at times she could have been very standoffish. But I do feel the jealousy coming in around you. I do think that there is health issues coming in also. I've seen the little spikes all over. So I'm getting it around the shoulders. Again, with the green, we've got the heart area that's coming into place. I don't know whether there's something to do with like, I don't know, heartbreak, heart emotions, but there's something to do with the heart that's coming in and connecting. We've also got the healing coming around you. But again, for me, I feel at times that you're one of these that sort of like stops yourself from doing things, because again, you've got that tied to your wrist. It's like you tie yourself up, and I feel that you keep things close to your chest as well. You're not one of these that bears all. I do feel that you sort of like very closed off, if that makes sense. But the strength is coming in around you. You're getting the love and the healing from those energies around you. But I do think that there's going to be a new journey coming in for you. I do think there's going to be, and when I say new journey, I mean like a different path. There is a different path coming up around you, Paige. You're just not ready. You're just not ready to take that path yet. I think you need to do some healing first, mentally and physically healing. And then you'll be able to see that new path that's coming in. But there's definitely a new change coming in for you once you're ready. So, guys, I'm going to say thank you for popping in. I have been live now for an hour, and I do an hour's reading. So I just want to say thank you for coming in and joining me. I did have to change time today. I do apologize for, I was supposed to be live at 10:30, but I had to change the live to 1:30 today, so I do apologize. But yes, so thank you so much for joining. I hope you all got the messages that you needed, and not what you wanted, because that's how messages should come across. So yeah, thanks guys for allowing me to read for you. Mwah. Much love. Have a blessed day. And Dano, if you're still watching, we'll have to get in touch. I've not spoke to you for a while. And have a good catch up. So take care, everybody. Speak soon, and see you later tonight. Bye.